So this was expensive. What we have here is essentially the Persona Bible. It's filled with concept art, promotional pieces, and the binding of Joker. I'll be showcasing all the interesting stuff. Not really sure if this is legal, but I guess we'll find out. Even if I'm sent to jail, it's technically a Persona reference. Good God, man. Let's start with the promotional pieces. You think they told him to pose like that, or he just did that? I wonder what happens if I scan this QR code. Oh, that's Gore. That's Gore, my comfort character. The two main artists, Kazuma Kaneko and Shigenori Soejima, did an outstanding job here. There's a lot of meaning behind the posing and facial expressions. It's care like this that really draws me to the series. Anyways, let's move on to the concept art. So here we have the concept art for Joker Persona 5. We've got Rich Boy Joker, Trinity Soul Joker, and Nerdy Joker. Can't forget Femboy Joker, whose design was recycled for Persona 5X.
Guys, what was your favorite?
Ryuji wasn't entirely designed by Soejima, so he had very little concept art in his section. The Morgana art had all these crazy expressions I'd wish we'd seen in the full game. Here's the elusive furry bait design I'm actually not opposed to. It's very lanky and zesty. Looks like Cartoon Cat. Apparently Morgana was supposed to be a girl. Due to some disagreements, Morgana's design was more mascotified. Ann went through many color and design changes. Her metaverse fit would have been spy themed, which I prefer. She would have wielded a crossbow, so this idea could have been added before all the party members would use guns. Here's also a look at Ann with her hair down, which looks oddly cursed. Yusuke used to have long brown hair, and he was originally supposed to be from Gekkoukan High, instead of the art school he went to in the game. Makoto's design didn't change much, but her section has full-on schematics for her persona. There's a lot of effort here for what most people would gloss over in the game. Moving on to Futaba, her design gave her black hair, and she was meant to have a more reclusive and emo personality. Other than that, her design remained the same, aside from a few color changes. I really like Haru's old design. The bangs are a nice touch that cover her 5 head. Oops, with that joke, I think I angered the Haru fan club. Oh wait. Akechi's early design was just some dude. It looks like his name is David.
My name is David. I want some ice cream at the TV. That is my main station.
He was originally planned to be Makoto's brother, which I could totally see. Akechi's got so much banger art. Loki was supposed to look a lot more sinister with eyes and mouth. Pretty sad it was scrapped. This book also has a section of cut locations from the game. If you ever wanted to see the protagonist's house, then here it is. There's also beta versions of Yogen Jaya and a more pristine Café LeBlanc with an entirely different layout. Next we have a weird design harboring back to Persona 5's earlier concepts. They're titled Recluse's World and Recluse's House. Since it's possessive, we can assume this was possibly a cut character in their palace. The Velvet Room originally had one older warden, and what looks like a hellhound next to Igor. Another Velvet Room depicts a more fancy prison with a fish tank behind Igor. Maybe this idea was reused for Persona 5X. Kamoshida's palace looked more connected to the real world. We also get a look at Madarame's real house and Shido's palace, which had an amusement park theme. The Persona's themes relied heavily on the character's rebellious nature. They all look completely different. After this, there's extremely early designs of what looked like the original concept for the game. A lot of experimenting was done to get to the Persona 5 we have now. This section harkens back to the plan for the game to take place across Japan. These concepts are cool, but wouldn't hit as hard. If you want to check out the book yourself, the link is in the description. We also have a Discord that is desperately seeking new members. Speaking of that, thank you to all server boosters. Oh, also subscribe, please. Thanks for watching.